hello? Poo poo poo, pee pee pee. Can you hear me? Hi. Ah, jeez, my headphones. Headphones scared me. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming the music sounds good for you guys, but something happened with my headphones. Interesting. Oh, come on. Ah, okay, I got it. I got it. All right, let me just set up the light real quick. And then we're good to go. All those dishes over there are clean, by the way. Just looks messy. Yeah, what up, gamers? Happy afternoon. I think you're supposed to say good afternoon, now that I think about it. Good afternoon. They are, that's the clean pile. No. Why? My pixels try to reconnect to my fucking setup upstairs. Just stay on my phone. Just stay on my phone, idiots. I think I gotta turn that off upstairs. It's just gonna keep happening. Let there be light. Bluetooth shenanigans, yep. Okay. Hi. Because the setup upstairs is just within reach, but just out of reach enough to keep disconnecting. And it disconnected. How y'all look, guys? I'm gonna just dash upstairs and disconnect from upstairs, because this is gonna keep happening. You. Bluetooth. Disconnect. Okay. Haven't really settled on what I want to cook yet. I don't know if you can hear me yet, actually. Maybe I'll save it. Walking stairs. Hello. Okay, now connect. Great, done. Now, music. Play that funky music. Yes, we did it. Hi. Oh, I need a break from walking. We have a little camera for kitchen. I did get a better camera, but all the settings reset when we got a new internet provider. And I honestly have been a little too lazy to fix it. So I haven't fixed it yet. Did you eat already? LOL! She's fat! She's so fat! Is this ripe yet? Oh! Oh my goodness, I think this mango is ripe. We bought this mango when Glorp was supposed to be mango sized, but now he's already coconut sized. And there were just no ripe ones, and I think this is ripe now. What can I do with the mango? Oh my god. Tajin. Okay, dessert is settled. Boom. You look the same. You got this bulge going on. Hot sauce with vinegar? I'm a little scared of hot stuff. I had a bad experience during my first trimester where I had hot food or spicy food and then I threw up for 12 hours. And now I'm scared. That was mostly like cumin. And I feel like maybe it was a cumin that did it, but I'm not gonna test it out. I'll just throw up again. It's probably been enough time, but yeah, I'm hungry. Stay safe with Glorp. Maybe it's Glorp that doesn't like the spicy food. Haha, this looks ridiculous. I've had a little hot sauce. I've had a little here and there and it's been fine. But like going out of my way to cook something spicy, I think it's a no-go. Why can't I get this? He's just a baby. We're not gonna put toxic masculinity on a tiny baby. It's too early. Let's wait until he's at least like 8 before we start with the toxic masculinity. Hot sauce is just to cover a bad taste. Change my mind. I think you've not had a good hot sauce then. Because a good hot sauce needs to have flavor, not just be spicy. That's a bad hot sauce if it's just spice. Somehow I look bigger with this. It is what it is, isn't it? I have mushrooms. And I would like to eat the mushrooms. But I don't know in what form or shape that comes in. But I think I'm going to have 1 coffee. That's what. And not 4 like I usually would. 1 is enough. Did you pluck kantareller? Nej. But Nim said he might go for a mushroom picking stream or something soon. It should be right around now, shouldn't it? Also, it's like been raining on and off. We've had Sundays, rain days, Sundays, rain. Isn't that like the best time to pick mushrooms in the wild? I think so. Loud! I should send him out to forage. He needs to be a real man and go forage food for his pregnant wife. I think that's just fair. This weekend, where do you go? This is giving me claustrophobia. I'm gonna do a half. I give up. I think I will get comfortable at some point, but I'm just never comfortable, so I'm just giving up. Right. Anyways, hunting stream. We saw a hare on the security cams, like this big, right outside the door. If I had a bow and arrow, I could have gone up on the balcony and just. But then I would feel bad, so I didn't. hungry now and I kind of feel like eating ramen. Ramen, but that's not a very good healthy meal for Glorp or me. Yeah, I can't keep this apron on. I'm just gonna cook in my white sweater with no apron. What's the worst that could happen? Oh no! I fell to the floor. Why kill it? I was kidding. What will you do after retiring? Will you start a farm or some shit or just rot at home? I'll just grow tomatoes 3 months of the year and the rest I'm gonna couch rot. I think that sounds delightful. Do I start with just eating this mango? I wanted to make fluffy pancakes with peanut butter. That's what Glorp told me this morning. Why am I going to grab coffee from the coffee machine after taking a sip of the coffee that I got from the coffee machine? Pregnant Brain 101. This was a crash course. You have good taste in music? Thank you, I made this. Will you raise Glorp to be pescatarian? Glorp will eat what I eat, and Glorp will also eat what Nim eats. It just depends if Nim feels like cooking. I feel like this side shading is being very mean to me, so I'm gonna put the light in the middle. Maybe that helps. Or it doesn't. Oh, mama? That's me. What's Tangian again? Ooh. Ooh, I bought some dumplings. Pre-made dumplings. What if I make some ramen, but I also add steamed dumplings, egg, and tofu. That counts as cooking, right? That counts. Maybe. Requested this. Moving around while pregnant seems exhausting. It is, and I'm only halfway. Do you know how scary that is for me to think about, that I'm only halfway? Actually, I'm over halfway. Yeah, I got 4 months left. Which means this is only gonna get bigger, not smaller. I have vegetarian meatballs. Wait, what if, scrap all that. What if I make sauteed mushrooms, vegetarian meatballs, mashed potato? That sounds good. Wake up with Yabbe. This is lunch with Yabbe. Are you 40 weeks pregnant in total? It varies, yeah. I'm at 21 right now, about to hit 22. And then somewhere after 36, you can expect to give birth, but you can also like go longer. I'm tired from standing up. Hi Thomas, hi Herb. Hi Vixen, hi Toastnify, Big Parsa, hi Hoav, hi Mattress, hi Skankdalf, hi Emma Boris. Hi Toastnify again, hi Magwav. Hi Yeet 420 Master, hi Staslist, hi Fomash. I forget to say hi to you guys sometimes. Hi Pek, hi Nina, hi Shaka. We need to say hello. It's only polite. My brain is not all there, okay? My brain's busy. My brain's busy. I'm pregnant? Oh my, I just noticed. Thanks for letting me know. Actually, I've just been fat this entire time. Just strategically placed fatness. Anyways, help me decide. Potato, mushroom, meatballs, or ramen, dumplings, tofu. Why not both? No, we can't have both. Pick one. And then the dessert. Yes. I can't have both. That's too much food. I'm just gonna get sick. You guys are no help at all. Balls? The thing I'm craving the most right now is mushrooms. Pick the yummy one. This is I want mushrooms. Why don't I just start there then? We'll start with some mushrooms and then we'll see where it takes us. That's the strat. Ooh, I got some kale. Kale. This is not morning music. Oh my gosh. Whose terrible taste in music have we been subjected to right now? Well, it got worse somehow. Oh. Little frying pan. Oh, this is dirty. Sounds familiar? I got new pants. Thoughts? Right, remember how I said H&M were gonna stop selling maternity clothes in physical stores? They had this tiny rack with the leftovers. This music is so terrible. And these were like some of the only pairs that were left. They're green. This is, guys. Skip this shit. Oh my god, is there long left? That's it. Mom said no. Mom said no dubstep. Yeah, my fingers have not swollen at all. I'm not wearing rings right now, but my feet and my hands are still normal. Knock on concrete. See how long that lasts. Dubstep is very bad for the baby. Very bad. Some of the worst things you can do to a baby is make them listen to dubstep. Actually, I want my big cutting board. But here's the thing about pregnancy pants. Check it. They go up all the way. Like this pouch. And it's kind of elastic and it gives you like support around the belly. Fucking kangaroo style. Actually, very comfortable. They help. I didn't think that they would, like, they look stupid. It's actually so helpful. It does like support a little bit. So nice. Highly recommend if you got any type of gut going on. No offense, but you're so huge also. You're telling me? Bro, all this happened in 4 weeks. Insane. 4 weeks ago, it was like, is she a little fat or is she pregnant? She's probably a little chubby. And then this happened. There's like, yeah, that's a pregnant belly. There's no doubt anymore. You see this on the street, she's pregnant. It happened so fast. And now we're going into the growth spurt. It's not a risky congrats anymore. It's not. Remember how I said women, when I pass women on the street or in the store, they look down and then they smile? They look here and then they smile. There's no doubt anymore. Like, everyone's just like, you're pregnant. Yep. It became very obvious all of a sudden. I think it's because he was busy, like, building blocks, right? Like, making organs, acquiring fingerprints, getting some eyebrows. All the organs and bones are where they should be. And it's like, okay, now you can grow. And then he just started growing. That's what's happening. I never peeled my mushrooms. I was hoping we wouldn't call attention to it. I'm a little bit paranoid about my food. You're not supposed to peel the mushrooms, okay? But it makes me feel like they're clean. And I enjoy that sensation, so I peel my mushrooms. There, now that's the cleanest mushroom I've ever seen. Look at the before and after. Come on, it's undeniable. I saw some lady peel a mushroom once and I was like, oh my God. And then I just could never go back. I could never go back after that. And especially, so these are the mushrooms that you pick from like a big pile of mushrooms. And you pick them out. So people have touched these maybe. But now they haven't. Gravy. I think so, maybe. I didn't know you were pregnant till today. Huh? I think I am. 1, 2, 3, 4 mushrooms. That's not enough. Let's get one more big one. Mushrooms shrink so bad. She doesn't like to talk about it. You got that right. Guys, please don't ask me about being pregnant. It makes me, so shy. Mushrooms. Here's how you cook really good mushrooms. You peel your mushrooms, step 1. Step 2, you fry them up with nothing but salt. That dries out the mushroom. It makes them go. Then, once they go, you add butter. And that makes them go out again. And then you add some pepper. And then it makes the best mushrooms you've ever had. What if babies would cry in the belly? That would be fucking rude. That'd be so fucking rude. Outrageous. What's he got to cry about? He's got nothing to cry about. He's got food on demand. He's got warmth. He's got comfort. I fucking rock him all day. He is probably the happiest he'll ever be right now. Wait, that's sad. That's sad. You know when I started feeling him the most lately is after I have dinner. After I have dinner, he'll start moving. And that's because there's food coming, actually. Isn't that so fun? He gets excited about food. The texture thing is because you haven't cooked the mushrooms like I'm about to, Vixen. Because the way I'm about to cook these mushrooms, this texture is going to be impeccable. Also, I've had portobello plenty of times, but I honestly do prefer these. I don't know why. Yeah, portobello. Portobello's. I don't really see the hype. I don't get it. It's always it's like wet. Yeah, soggy. There was one restaurant where the only option they had for me was like a portobello hamburger. It was just like one big shroom in a bun. Not a fan. It was weird. I still don't know what I'm making. I'm cooking up these mushrooms. That's what's up. I want to give this stove a little rinse. That's old. Hey, bad sheet. I can't make up my mind. I think I'm leaning towards ramen now. Should I just do that? It'll be like boxed ramen, but whatever, right? I'll zhuzh it up and make it fancy. And then I can eat it while puzzling. And after that, I make some fluffy pancakes. That's a good plan right there. When I was younger and working in a supermarket, a pregnant woman came in and paid for 2 mushrooms and ate them raw while browsing the store. That's funny. I get it now. Relatable. Ay, ay, ay. I think my social anxiety would be too big to try that, but that does sound delicious. Did she peel them? Okay, no nothing on these except salt. A generous amount. You know, the like weird pregnancy cravings were mostly in the beginning. I don't feel like I've like craved anything unusual lately. I'm like hungry. I'm starving all the time. But for regular food, I think. It's regular food. I imagine when you get pregnant enough, you stop giving a fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get there. Maybe I'll reach the eating raw mushrooms at the supermarket stage later. Peek! Pickles are very nice. Pickles! So I got these bad boys. This is my favorite pickles. All the way from France, imported. They are expired. Only by a few months. Is that a problem? 6th month. What's that? June? What is it? It's not that bad. What's the worst that could happen? Botulism? Wait. Should I even eat these? That could fucking... That'll fuck you up. Maybe I shouldn't try to get botulism while pregnant. Damn it. I have some unopened ones. Because these are expired and opened. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell if they smell sour when they're in vinegar. Oh my god, coffee. How sanitary? I would never ever put anything in there except a clean fork. If that's what you mean. Hello. This is pickles etiquette 101. Oh, jeez. I do have a jar unopened down here, I think. But they're not French. They're Swedish. Felix. Extra små och krispiga gurkar. They're Swedish brand, but let's give them a go. Yeah! I got it. Came close to not. Okay, they're starting to get wet in there. They smell okay. And of course, for pickles, you get the pickle forks. Like so. Why is it soft? It's okay. They're not as good as those, but let's not risk the botulism. I bet these aren't even expired. Hello? 2026, we're good. These are more sour, which is how I like it. I like it when they're so sour, it makes your mouth like a little bit, you know? That's the shit. It's a little shock to the system. In a good way. These are all right. I'll eat those. The lotus stuff, it looks so scary. It looks looks like seafood, even though I know it's not. It's not? I thought I read lotus. Oh, it's just lotus brand. Yeah. Salted pickled mustard, sour, naturally fermented. There's so much in there. And once you cut it open, you gotta eat it, right? Okay. When these are dry, I'll add butter. Why am I not cooking the other stuff? Why not? What is she thinking? Ugh. Is she just not? Let's do like 2 eggs. Two eggs. Hey, miss. All these eggs were in my fridge and they all went bad. And yes, before you ask, I did the floating in water test and they all were floaters. Very sad. I went through a big no egg phase where eggs grossed me out and just everything expired in the meantime. Oops. Diego, I think we might have gotten one weird though from the pregnant tag. Someone did get banned in the night, which was what seems to be a man pretending to be a pregnant woman for the 4th time. I'm like, I'm 10 weeks pregnant. This is my 4th kid. How's your pregnancy? I don't know, man. So far the pregnancy tag has yielded one weirdo. We'll keep an eye on this development. Weird stuff. Hi, Hottie. Oh my god, hi. Add the evil tag. Weekly audit for who has been banned and why? No. With peace and love, that's a terrible idea. That's just only going to encourage weirdos to be weird. Then you get the Norwegian butter out. And you get... Do you have different knives for different purposes? Because when I'm only collecting butter, I like using a round knife, not this pointy ones, because that leaves pointy grooves on the sides of the butter. That's not good. So this is an acceptable knife for butter. I enjoy best mode, I do. I haven't had it in a really long time. Maybe I should. If you can't have a clean butter, we're gonna have a problem. There's too many people that don't know how to behave with butter. It's very unsexy. And now, butter and pepper. Lower heat. I will gatekeep butter till I fucking perish. That subler is so tiny, I can't see anything. Who was that? Someone snitch? An Italian. Leo! My in-house Italian. How's it going, Leo? Thank you for that prime. Whew. And I'm gonna let that just sit on low heat for a bit. Were my eggs egging? They're egging. Okay. What else did I say? I said dumplings. Quick, break some spaghetti in half. That's an Italian hate crime. Okay. I don't know why I put everything I use in this bottom drawer. That's going to be a problem soon. We're gonna use my favorite ramen at the moment. This bitch. This is the good stuff. Oh yeah, shin ramen. Delicious. Awesome noodles. Delicious broth. Spicy chicken? Spicy chicken flavor. Actually, it just says gourmet spicy. Yeah, you see up here where it says spicy chicken? It says in little letters, flavor beneath it. That's how you know there's no chicken in it. If there's no chicken in it, they have to put flavor. No. I have read the things. Kyckling smak. Nope. Even when the like traces of thing is only seafood, egg, fish, sesame, milk. Not even in the traces of there's chicken. Oh. Don't worry, we're still vegan, she said as she was cooking eggs in the background. What did I say? A few vegetables dumplings. Doesn't that sound delightful? How do I make these? You just steam them in a pan. I don't want to use that pan. I can use this pan. Do y'all got favorite pans? I have 5 frying pans. I only like to use 2 of them. This one's a good one. It's blue. It's seen some shit, but that's okay. One teaspoon of oil. No, 1 spoon of oil. 1, 2, 3 of water. Damn, that's a lot of oil. Vegetable. Whatever that means. Oil. Sorry, this is probably not the most exciting cooking you've ever seen in your lives, huh? Woman heats up frozen things and calls it cooking. Ah. Let's do 5, maybe? 5 sounds good. Jesus Christ almighty, there's a dime torta in my freezer. Oh. Kinda wish I didn't see that. One. 2. 3. And put a lid on it. Do you have chili oil? I was gonna fucking make my own chili oil, but then it turns out I grew paprikas and not chili. I do have some lagong ba. So we'll make it work. I don't think I've had that a single time since I got pregnant. It's time. Finished my coffee. Yeah, it does need some spicy chili oil, you're right. I'm tired. I'm taking a break. Ugh. You're right, that was a fart, not my chair. Will there be Baldur's Gate today? Maybe. Maybe. I haven't really decided what I want to do on my computer later. Maybe Dredge, maybe Animal Crossing, farming, maybe Baldur's Gate. We'll see, we'll see. Doom bots? Is this a league thing? Must be a league thing. He's so annoying early on. The trick is to leave him at camp early on, Goose. Leave him in camp until like midway fucking act 2. And you can start bringing him out. No, I'm stretching my back. Ugh. I don't have a comfortable sitting position, so I just move. Right, also do need to cook these noodles, don't I? In my Animal Crossing pan? Don't mind if I do. Ah! Egg. These pickles are not so bad. Actually. Yum, yum. I haven't had food today. Just 2 cups of coffee. I'm surprised I'm not more ravenous, honestly. Maybe he's not that hungry today. Yum. I haven't had dumplings in a while either. Yum. But these are not IKEA. These are Fiskars. I'm sorry, but IKEA is a cheap knockoff. These are Fiskars, which are made in Finland. Yeah, who, yeah. I know, it's because these are very, very famous for being amazing scissors. So IKEA was like, But yeah, no, this is fish. Everybody should have a pair. How about 2? Boom. So I had 1 pair, obviously. And then, you know, after the poop scissors incident, I bought a pair for Nim too. Also Fiskars. Because she's not cheap. And I gifted them to Nim. But then we moved together. So now I have 2. I also have, check this out, a pair of purple ones. These are stainless steel Korea. I don't know what brand. These are my gardening ones. For every plant-related purpose. Get yourself some color-coded scissors. I thought I had 1 more pair of red scissors, but they've been moved for stuff. I'm not asking about the incident. Thank you. It's a little traumatizing to relive these dark times. I fixed him though. I fixed him. Every man can be fixed. Are lefty scissors blue, or was that just my kindergarten? You'd have to ask a lefty. I'm a righty-tighty. Do you feel that Nim has been rehabilitated? I think so. He's been rehabilitated and then some. I fixed him. My cube hit the ground. I put ice on my eggs for the first time ever to stop them from cooking. Usually I just rinse cold water on them, but sometimes they keep cooking anyways. Let's see if ice does the trick. I bought expensive food scissors in Japan, like for cutting food, especially, like veggies and stuff. What's different? I just use these for food cutting. Peek! Ah! Jesus Christ. Dumplings are trying to kill me. Ow. Ow. We're almost done. Damn, this pack had a huge breakage in the corner. Sad. I said tofu, didn't I? There's too much food involved already. I think I'll stop here. But protein. Fuck it, I'll have a protein shake. I can't be fucked. Boom! Getting there. I feel boring lately. Eggs are behind me. Flip. And now we wait. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to cook anything more elaborate, actually. This was plenty elaborate enough. Yikes. How the fuck am I gonna survive for 4 more months? Every time I think I like got comfortable with where things are at, something new happens and I have a new adjustment period. I only have adjustment period into a new adjustment period and no like comfort period in between. You know how fucking annoying that is? Making babies is hard work, it turns out. Ugh. Now you'll have more energy after? I know, that's the sad part. Maybe I'll just be bedbound and then we'll have to be my little slave and feed me whatever I want. Back-to-back pregnancy for years? I know, Jesus. Poor ladies. Shit's hard work. Allegedly, your second is a lot easier than your first, though. Because the body, like, learns and remembers. Just like when you work out for the first time, it's really hard. But then the second time you go back to working out, it's a lot easier. And you gain all your muscle back. Same concept. Your body remembers what to do, and it's not like a huge thing. Yeah, but that's like the kid after fjanton, no? The actual pregnancy should get easier. We're not talking aftermath. Or I wasn't. Ow, ow, ow. Ah! Just trying to kill me again. Ow. I kind of want to play Dredge now that I'm thinking about it. Shit. That game was fun. But first we shall feast. Just a short time. Just a short time. You do it then. It's very nice being a man not having to be pregnant. Can't relate. Well, just make sure that if you are in a situation where you get perhaps a woman pregnant, that you treat her like a queen. And you say, thank you, thank you, thank you for her service. I've been very fortunate with my BIM in that regard. I can only imagine, it must be so sad to not have that support. Makes me feel bad for other ladies. Only then, well, hopefully before too, but you know. You heard what in a Viking documentary? That's, oh yeah, You can't get pregnant while breastfeeding thing? That's a myth. It's a myth. It is not a good prevention method at all. A lot of women fell into that trap and they're like, oops, it's been 4 months since I gave birth and now I'm pregnant. What happened? I was breastfeeding. Yeah, it's not. You might as well do the pull-out method, dude. It's not, they're not safe measures at all. My form of birth control is the pull-out method. Foolproof. Peek. I bet a man made up that myth. Peek. Probably. I feel like most, if not all, myths surrounding like the woman body, probably some dude thought it up. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, celibacy is the surest method. That's true. Yes. For sure. In RimWorld, they use breastfeeding as a gameplay element thing that makes the character's fertility real low but not zero for the duration. Bruh. Harvard says it works. When? In the 70s? How do you even conduct that study? You must have a control group and an active group. How do you get 100 women that are all fresh from giving birth and breastfeeding, and you're like, okay, you 100 women, just raw dog it the entire time you're breastfeeding, and let's see if you get pregnant. And here's the other control group that are also just gave birth, but you are not breastfeeding. Why don't you also raw dog it and see what happens? Like, what? How do you conduct a study on this? That isn't wildly inaccurate. It's not gonna work. Here we go. Breakfast. Do I put the dumplings in the soup? Maybe I do a little side dish situation. Is raw dog the medical term? Of course, I'm a doctor. Okay, these eggs are a little over. Oh well. I guess the ice cube method didn't really work. Bummer. Yeah, but what if I dip them? Ah, fuck it, I'll just add them. I can't be bothered with a second plate. Put them in there. Blap. Boink. And splat. And now the crispiest but most savory mushrooms you've ever seen in your life. It's not a very elegant presentation right now, you know, but I'm too hungry to care. I'm gonna set this over here and move us. I'll put you down here, chat, and it'll be like we're having lunch together. Yay! Gonna spill on my white shirt, aren't they? Yeah, nice dining table with black puzzle pieces all over it. Okay. Laganma. I'm just gonna, before I even get spilled on, prepare for the inevitable. Wait, I forgot to even give you a close-up. Breakfast. Thoughts? Opinions? Very savory breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. Should we try and lay a few pieces? Might as well, right? Yeah. This is Nim's side. I only like Hostelssons. Oh yeah. Nim actually tried going there the other day to Hostelssons and they had closed for the season. I'm just to do this. I can't be bothered. There's light in my face actually. Oh. They're closed for the season. It's over. Look at these fucking puzzle pieces, man. Check it. Boom. Now you're just watching a pregnant woman eat. This is so awkward. This is the part I don't like about cooking stream. It's awkward. Are you guys eating? Can you just pretend like you're eating too so I don't feel awkward eating by myself? Yummy. All right. Let's puzzle. White is a bold choice. Well, they stopped selling pregnancy clothes, so this was the only shirt left. And I mean only. There was only this size, color, and style left. That was like for pregnancy. So I got it. I was getting desperate. Does eating water count? If you're eating ice cubes, it counts. This angle is so awkward. I can't look at this. It's only slightly better. Yikes. There. That's better. There. Now I can eat. And you can mind your business. Here's how you puzzle an all black puzzle. You try to identify what shape you need to work on. I'm looking for this shape to go right there. And then you try them one by one until one fits. And then when they don't, you rinse, you repeat. This is fucking an eternity project. I've been trying to sit down here like once in a while. And let's just say I haven't made much progress. No, the cats don't really go on this table ever. I think it's because we never eat food here. So the cats have like zero interest in this table. Because they know there's nothing here for them. I, however, cannot sit on the couch and eat for much longer because it's getting very uncomfortable. So soon, I can't be a couch potato anymore. Very sad about that. See, that one fits, but it's not the right fit. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, nothing fit. Start over, next pile. You and him should mix up your two puzzles for extra challenge. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Spectacular fun idea. What if I went upstairs and we watched a video chat and then I can eat in peace? I can't do this. I'm doing that. That was a good idea. Good thinking, Yabbe. All right, I'm taking this upstairs. See you there.